Yo, what's up, gamers? Today I'd like to talk to you about one of my top 10 favorite things, probably ever, is snow-covered pine trees. And today we're starting off with number 10 is for Arctic Thunder. It's a game where you ride around on snowmobiles, doing snow wheelies and riding around on top of snow-covered icicles and driving through snow-covered pine trees, which is, once again, it's the coniferous trees with the snow does have to be on top of it. This isn't just normal pine trees. This is Call of Duty The Finest Hour for the PlayStation 2. Yes, war is hell. But when you're staring at snow-covered pine trees, it's not as bad. And yes, these pine trees do have snow on top of them, as they should do. And this next one is Wii Ski for the Nintendo Wii Ski, or just for the Nintendo Ski. You can play it on the Wii Balance Board, and it does have good lighting and graphics and fun, cool pine trees. The pine trees are covered with snow, and you can do rodeos and probably misty flips. The sixth one is, we all know and love Paper Mario N64. It's one of the most beloved games of all time, and it does have some of the most beloved snow-covered pine trees of all time. These are the trees that do drop pine cones, and it has to have the snow on top of them before the snow melts or falls off. That's what those pine trees do have on them, is snow. This next game is probably just like a racing game called Championship Rally for the NES. and and look at those trees. They do have lots of snow on them, and they're very big bushy trees. It's like a big tree. Those are very good pine trees. This next one is a living pine tree. It's a Pokemon, but there are pine trees in the game. Um, so those are both good pine trees, whichever one. It could be a Boma Snow, or it could be these trees. It could be the trees from Pokemon Snap. Pick one. They're both good. This next one is Paper Mario, or it's just Mario 64 for the Mario 64 Nintendo. N64 Mario 64. It's the game where you can climb up on top of the trees and you get stars for racing penguins. This is the next. It's Collabable Big Game Hunter, where you're shooting at you don't have to shoot at the pine trees. You can just stare at the pine trees and shoot the people. Don't shoot the people. These are different games. Although that doesn't look like a human. That looks like an alien. Maybe you shoot aliens in the Cabala's games. This is Bomberman 64. It's for the Nintendo 64. Once again, Nintendo 64 has a lot of the best snow-covered pine trees. I think I counted maybe 3 so far. But when you find out number 1 is, guess what number 1 is? It's also for the GoldenEye N64 Golden Axe, or it's GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64. The pine trees in the surface level is called Surface, and there is Surface 2 at nighttime, and those are also good pine trees. And I hope you do get to experience snow-covered pine trees in your daytimes, and if not, in your dreams. And thank you for joining me today.